him. I'm just gonna start that right at the top. General's brother could go get fucked.
Okay,
Yes.
but like his voice actor though.
I don't care about the voice actor. That character, that direction over there is all the way over where he can go get fucked.
Yeah.
I don't care. Wow, do I not care. Ah!
I thought he was going to be like a little bit redeemed in like the second half, but nope, he's just
I feel like the next episode he might be a bit redeemed.
Well, they better do something, because right now this guy is sure ubiquitous and
I agree, but I like his voice
Nui
actor.
Harume levels of I hate this guy.
I hate him too, but I like the voice actor. So I'm just sitting here like,
the
I
performance
hate
is
you,
good.
but I love you, but
I'll
I
give
hate
you that. The performance is good.
Don't worry. In the rebuild films, I like the voice actor who plays Gendo. He's the same guy that plays Lord Death and Soul Eater, and the guy who plays Bulls in Akame ga Kill. I still hate fucking Gendo.
So who do you hate more, Gendo or Dietfried?
It is. I need to see the next episode. Currently, Kid Free. Gendo had a reason, although it's
Cinder
bad.
to the list.
Cinder has gone past its expiration date. Cinder is circumstantial. If she would just die, she would instantly become a better character. Anyway, so the anti-peace forces we thought were defeated are not, and they are the exact same people from Intense.
Which complicates things.
And they all know about her, and we have met the same douchebag that Violet punked in the previous episode.
Yes.
In this episode, Borderline picks off almost immediately afterwards.
Yep.
I don't like this episode because it is making my anxiety go through the freaking roof.
Same!
I
The
specifically
first time
don't
an
like the
episode
ending.
has genuinely pissed me off. Ah!
It's a new emotion.
Yes.
So, they are on their way to sign a peace treaty, and I'm going to assume Coletta and the delivery guy are there to basically notarize and help with it.
Yes.
And to see that it goes off without a hitch. And you have Brigadier Douchebag going with them because they seem to only trust Bougainvillas, and the only one that has a damn heart is dead!
Okay, like I know he's a douchebag, but like that whole scene where he was yelling at Violet, you can tell like he has like a lot of resentment. Like my brother died because of you and not.
Oh, I know he does, but
So
you're
that's what I'm
screaming at the
saying.
only person on the planet that attempted to protect him.
Yeah,
Only like,
that's why he needs to get fucked.
Like in a sense of like he's just heard like, oh yeah, like my brother died and like she didn't like do her job near say as a soldier, so it's kind of like I need someone to blame. I have to blame you.
Oh, I get that. But you know who he's not going out of his way to bitch out each and every day like they should be the spawn of Satan? The other military professional who openly retired because he couldn't deal with war anymore. Not the one that stayed behind until his dying moment at his corpse and had to report back and stopped because she physically made him. I'm not saying he's trying to blame the only person who should not be getting this bitching from him, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's
There's
entirely
another
accurate.
living person who is not getting this bitching from him on a daily basis, who is just as much to blame as she is. This is plot bitching, and I don't like it.
Maybe we'll get more answers in the next episode.
We better.
Oh, it will after he dies in her arms after all that things that I said that
Because-
I shouldn't have. I'm sorry.
Because mind you, we don't know how their brother found her in the first place and how she like already knew how to like fight and shit.
Oh, I get that. Because they mentioned the word battle doll for the first time in the entire series.
So there's more than one doll then.
Apparently. And
Yeah,
keep in
okay.
mind, this guy was a fuckboy to Violet before she got to his brother.
I know.
So he hated her before she got there. So he has just not liked her from the start.
This episode showed that he somewhat has a heart, maybe. We need to find out more in the next episode. He actually has a full heart or not.
Tell me where in this episode where that showed. I'd like you to pinpoint the exact point in between. Fuck you, get off the train. I don't need you. What is your report? Okay, get out of my fucking cabin. C, I hate you because you couldn't save my brother, even though I know full well the situation's been explained to me that you tried your damnedest and died trying to defend him. D, why are you dying when you're supposed by 5 people? I think you're a tool, and you've openly explained 16,000 times that you're trying to change yourself. And whatever letter I'm on, I am openly still going to shun you, even though I have no reasons left to. Explain to me in between all those situations where he showed he has a heart. Oh, by the way, the other one. Oh, by the way, you're coming to me to defend you now? Oh, because my brother's dead, only I am good enough? Explain to me where he showed a heart in this episode?
Well, he said he had emotions, like he cares that his brother died. At
Duh.
least.
But right now, he seems more upset that someone failed to protect his brother than his brother actually dying.
Maybe he feels bad that like he wasn't the one that tried to protect him in the end.
Well, then
Type of
maybe
thing,
he
like, he
should have been
wasn't
the one
there.
that went instead of ditching a 10-year-old on him.
Well, that's his
So
fault.
in
That's why maybe
summary-
that's why he feels like resentment because like why wasn't I there? Like why was he there instead of me? Type of
Because
thing.
he made
Like
it
that
that
survivor's
way.
guilt or something like that.
Well, if he's going to survivor's guilt the person he sent because he didn't want to do it, then that's pretty fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Because he openly went, I don't want to be in the war. Here, take this 10-year-old in a chest and be off with you.
We'll see what happens. In the
I
next
don't like this guy.
I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt first. We still have like what one
It
more?
is a valiant attempt, but no.
I get it. I really do. But he has gone out of his way to go, I don't give a shit if my brother dies in the war. Oh, you didn't protect him? I now hate you.
Like you don't get to have it both ways.
If there was any shred of this guy going, I can't go, you need to protect him, then I would have been fine. But he just went, here, take that thing. Hopefully she does the job I don't want to do. If they wouldn't have shown all of these 16 scenes of him being an absolute dickbag to Violet, I'd be a little bit more open. But he's openly treated her like living trash before his brother died.
Can we go back to what he said about battle dolls? I know like when he was first kind of introduced, he's basically said like, "Oh, I don't like this person. It's just a tool for war."
Yep.
I wonder if he had like a bad experience with like other battle dolls before he met Violet.
I don't know. But I don't know. But oh boy, do they need to do some heavy lifting in this next episode for me to at all feel redeemed.
We'll see.
Because
And honestly, what could be heavier than death?
I don't know.
This fucking anime.
Hey, I've cried as heavy as I've cried for family member deaths as I did for episode 9 and 10 back to back. So, yeah. So then they invade the train. Violet takes out one of them, or punks a group of them. The guy who she punked once before is still alive. She valiantly fights until they take her brooch, the only meaningful thing she has left of her brother. And then he goes on there to up there to save her. And it just goes, why are you doing the thing that I didn't think you weren't capable of? Are you so useless now that when I told you you couldn't do said thing, and now you're doing said thing, you're broken because you proved me right? Or wrong, I should say.
Because before, but he's like, if I give you this gun and tell you to kill people, you're gonna do it because all you do is just take orders.
Yeah. And then she proved him wrong.
And
then he
he's
went,
like, how dare you prove me
how
wrong?
dare you prove me wrong? Please prove me right and murder them. Stop trying to redeem yourself. Murder them. I don't like him. I understand you were playing devil's advocate, but my God, I don't like
That's
him.
why I need to wait to the next episode
Ah,
to see
So
how
then-
it plays out before
Yeah.
I that's why I'm
And
mixed
this
about
is
him.
why I said
Yeah.
in our group chat, no, you do not get to end the episode this way.
Yo, fuck that ending.
Yeah. So we get Violet blocking an explosive round to still save the Major's brother.
If she dies, I quit.
Well, she deflected it because the thing hit the top of the tunnel. I know that much.
If he dies, I'll be okay. But if Violet dies, I won't be
Oh.
okay.
I will cheer if he dies.
Like, I'll be okay if he dies. I'll be okay. I'll move on. I'll be like, yeah, he
Oh.
kind of deserved it.
Yeah. I will move on, and then I can tell you right now, there's not going to be a whole lot of lost loved feelings if Violet goes down and goes, yeah, the guy that trash talked me when I tried to fix myself, he died.
Yes.
Violet, it's okay. You actually give a shit about people. Oh, and by the way, him trash talking him to her employees, she doesn't do anything right. No, she just did a bunch of people good by sending them letters. Well, I didn't see it myself, so therefore it didn't happen. I don't like this guy. I don't like this guy. He is the type of character that I don't like when they're as much that character as they're trying to be as humanly possible.
It feels like, I think part of the reason why he's like such that character is because we haven't had much of that character like consistently. So he's kind of like making up for lost time.
Yes, the show doesn't really have an antagonist outside of sadness.
Yeah,
And depression.
Yeah, the villain is emotions.
So now every then he has to just show up and go, by the way, I still think you're a horrible person. He literally does it every couple episodes. But anyway.
I've gotten to the point where I kind of wish he was a spy so that we had more of a reason to actually hate him and not just because he's a douchebag.
Yes, because I don't want this entire, as much as whatever this last episode is going to be, I don't want the entire episode based around, and now my redemption arc is the entire last episode. I care about Violet. I do not care about you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I care about her opinion with the general.
Unless, like, because each episode is like her, like, helping people. Like, what if, like, this is the awkward way of helping him?
They're gonna have to do a
The
lot.
awkward way of having him, like, wake up and smell the roses, like, your brother's dad moved on is not her fault type of deal.
I get that. I do. And I hope they do a good job of it. But oh boy, do they have the heaviest of heavy lifting that they have to do in this episode. Because if the entire thing is fixing him, and it just goes, bye!
Yes,
Because they still need to have the peace treaty if they get that far. But we'll see. I'm going to give the show the benefit of the doubt because so far it has been a damn masterpiece. I just do not like him.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat right now.
Yeah.
no,
I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt because there's one more episode.
I appreciate it. I appreciate you playing devil's advocate and giving it the benefit of the doubt, but
That's why we don't have the full information yet. We have one episode left.
we don't.
A lot could happen in that episode.
There's few people in a show that have made me hate them as fast as that guy has in roughly 5 minutes of screen time. This guy has pulled a Herculean feat.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, Mike, where can they find you?
You guys can find me on Twitter at Captain K42. You can check out my quick thoughts on letterbox.com/Coach K42 and all the various Facebook groups just at my name. You can check out Renegade Pop Culture on Facebook and Twitter at Ren Pop Culture. Also, you can find us on YouTube, on Podchaser, on the Banana Meter. Listen to all of our podcasts on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, etc. And last but not least, everything can be found at renegadepopculture.com. You can escape, so do we.
And Miss Al.
And you can find me on Twitter at Keybelow028.
And you can find me everywhere at Organoid Zero. And until this next episode, I don't know how it's going to go, but we'll see. We are going to record the ending of this, and then we'll only have an OVA
and 2 movies
that is set between episodes 4 and 5, I believe, and then 2 movies that happen after the series, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll see. Yep. Bye, everyone.
Peace.